Hi there. So my name is Alex Lennon, and I run a business called Dynamic Devices, based in Liverpool, a place called Des Liverpool in central Liverpool. And I've been asked to spend a few minutes talking to you about my journey towards being self-employed. Now I've been self-employed now for about 20 years. Before then, I was working in Cambridge in the 90s. I studied down there, and I had my first job employed learning about something called embedded systems. Um, I talk to people about embedded systems, and mostly they go blank. And nowadays, what we would call that is the Internet of Things or connected devices. So, this could be anything from the phone in your hand through to telematics devices, monitoring your car, the braking, where it is, through to displays in the supermarket, process control boxes, managing oil and gas pipelines, the the microwave and the fridge freezer. These are all examples of devices that have embedded systems within them. So that's what I do, and I spent some years in employment down in Cambridge, kind of learning how to do that, and ended up running a team of people, managing an embedded Linux software application. I decided that I wanted more for myself. I wanted to work for myself, and that process was quite scary, and it took a while for me to investigate how I might go about doing that. I went to a lot of meetings and seminars, and there was a lot of help out there for business startups. There still is, because the government recognizes how valuable SMEs, small to medium enterprises, are for the economy of this country. So if you look around you, you will see that there's lots and lots of help available. Now, I learned a lot going through that exercise. Finally, in probably the biggest decision I ever made, I took the plunge, started working for myself, founded my own business, and immediately realized that there's quite a lot more to it than you might think. What I enjoy doing is the technology, and I still do that, and I'm really pleased to be able to do that. But there's a lot more to it. You have to be able to manage the cash flow of your business. You have to look at your bills, what's going out, who you're working for, what you're providing, what's coming in. And the saying is cash flow kills, because if you don't manage that really well, you very easily end up in a situation where you have a lot of bills mounting up and you don't have the income to pay them, and you've got to pay the tax to the government, and your VAT's coming out and your corporation tax is coming out, and it becomes difficult. So it's very important to understand that it's not just doing the thing that you love to do to run the business. You have to do a lot of other things as well. And there's a lot of work involved, particularly when you're starting up. I don't for a minute regret starting up my own business, but there was certainly more to it than I first thought. So listen to people, go and take advice, look around you for where support may be. Ultimately, your business is about you charging for a service that somebody else values, or a product that somebody else values. So you need to be clear about what it is that you offer and why that has value. And the next thing you need to do is you need to be networking with people. You need to get out there, build your network, talk to people, understand what these people want and how you can fulfill on what they want, and charge for your products and services, and make your business a success and grow it. It's absolutely critical that you talk to people. You could have the best product in the world, but if nobody knows about it, then you're not going to sell any of it. Social media is useful. Twitter, LinkedIn are useful for business. Instagram to an extent as well. You need to approach those in a slightly different way to the way you would approach, say, Facebook. You need to be a little bit careful about how you create the brand for your business. Also, having a web presence is quite important still. People will go and have a look at your web page to see what you're all about when they meet you, when they hear about you. And also engage with local business community. There are breakfast clubs that you can go and visit. There are local enterprise partnerships such as the LEP that can signpost you to people that you can talk to. And there are many courses out there on how to start a business. So, again, I would say I've had 20 years of ups and downs, and I've built what I consider to be quite a successful small business. And if you choose to do the same, then I wish you the very best of luck in doing that. And please feel free to reach out and talk to me if you have any questions to ask.